So when introducing a new product line to a customer, it's important that you have a strong 30-second commercial and an option of allowing them to say no so that you don't box them into a corner. So that might sound like, Pat, I was looking at your product offerings that you had, and I noticed that you're currently not buying product XYZ from us. I don't suppose that if we offered you a product that would be cheaper to manufacture or that would lower your manufacturing costs, that would be more consistent in terms of the quality that we could provide to you, or that would be easier for your people to use on the floor, I don't suppose you'd be open to talking about that. So what's critical there is the I don't suppose and the three options around problems they might have. Now there's two options that could come out of that. First option is, yeah, I'm interested. If they say yes, the next question would be, that's great. Which part of that is most important to you? Is it your team being able to use the product more, or is it the fact that it's going to lower some of your manufacturing costs? It could be something like that. So, because now you're trying to figure out which part of that is the most important, because that's the area that you're going to want to focus in on in terms of how it's going to solve their problems. If they don't have time to talk about it, you might need to say, awesome, let's get a meeting in the calendar to go through that in more detail to make sure that's going to be a fit. Alternatively, you're going to get, no, not really sure that I'm interested in that. Again, how a response matters. So we might say, I didn't think so. I was just throwing that out there. A lot of my clients are using it. I wasn't sure if you'd be interested. That gets you out of being backed in the corner. Now you're going to ask a follow-up question. Is that because you don't really have that issue in your facility, like you've never really seen that anywhere? Or is that because you're already locked into some kind of contract or some kind of alternative sourcing for that? And the reason I'm doing that multiple choice question is because A, if they don't have the problem, maybe they just don't see it. And when I walk through their facility, I can look for that and see if I can ask some questions that might get them to go, oh yeah, that is a problem. Or if they're locked in, then I got to figure out how long are they locked in for? Is this something that's going to come up that I need to put into my CRM tool to follow up with them in, 6 months to a year?